I'm Laurence Mitchell, author of Aspie and Me book and founder of AspieandMe.com website, a place I hope you can go and tap into my story and learn things that can actually benefit you. I'm just going to demonstrate the ability to be able to support myself and talk at the same time. Walls are very, very good as long as they don't fall on you, to give yourself a very, very good stretch. So I'm praying that this wall doesn't fall on me. Anyway, that's something I can do. Now I'm actually going to try and go get onto this wall, which is actually too high, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it, but here goes. You can get a good stretch. Stretching is so vitally important, especially for fitness. So this is something that I do, but it's very important. If you're going to take on any exercises like this, first of all, that you're nourished properly, that you have enough energy, because they actually take a great deal of strength to be able to do them. One of the things I really enjoy having Asperger's is awareness to everything around me. One of the problems I've had in my life, it goes back to, you can actually read this in my book, when I was on a train going to Italy, I didn't know which side of the carriage to actually see. It was jumping from one side to the other, because my Asperger's part of me wanted to see both sides simultaneously. There was so much scenery to see, and this is what I think having Asperger's does enable me to be able to do, take in a tremendous amount of information. The problem I've got is that sometimes there's too much information coming out, and this is where I have difficulty focusing. Now, actually walking over to a tree where I want to try out another form of exercise which has a relationship with calisthenics, which is body weight exercises just like the ones that I was doing a moment ago on the wall. See, this was a tree I thought I could actually exercise on, but it's a bit dangerous. It's what's underneath that could kill me. Right. And this is a particular challenge, it's an everyday challenge I have with people. I get enthralled in a conversation and they suddenly say to me, oh, here's Laurence doing what he always does, hasn't changed, or only thinking about things from his perception, not from ours. And that's probably the most major challenge I have in my life. Now, just not that I would recommend you doing this, just to give you an idea how easy it is to do things with nature. As you might be aware from the media, there's this great perception that more and more children are being recognised as being autistic or have Asperger's, ADHD. When I was diagnosed in 2002, there was just basically autism, Asperger's, OCD, ADHD, Tourette's, where someone would repeatedly swear, or have some sort of physical addiction where they couldn't control themselves. So getting back to my book, Aspie and Me, how you can tap into the story, which is really my life, or the Asperger's part of my life, is my inability to control myself, to control certain parts of me where things actually come out without warning. Perhaps this is part of the problem of being Asperger's, is sometimes when I'm in a very crowded area, there's lots of people, there's lots of cars, traffic, there's noise of the aeroplane, whatever it might be. There's too much stuff going on and I'm not able to filter this information out. So I'm much more prone to anxieties than here. Here, anxieties can't touch me. They can't, even if they tried, they couldn't. This natural environment is my defense. I don't even have to allow my mind to wander, because it doesn't wander. It just takes in the moments the feel of the air on my arms, the sunlight sort of peering through the branches. Of course, I've got to be aware of Aspie, because Aspie, what he would like to do, he'd like to jump on those bricks there, show off how strong he is, and then of course that's when an accident is likely to happen. I would end up in hospital.